Howdy y'all, it's your boy Sinful here again, and today the video is not about the gameplay, of course. As you can tell by the title, it is about IZEDNECK or Redneck. Um, he is probably my favorite YouTube commentator for multiple reasons. Um, and the main reason I want to say this is a thank you video to Redneck, and I'm gonna try my hardest to get him to watch this. Because last night, when I started posting videos again, I put on Twitter, I tweeted him, I said something like, my first comment in 10 months, can you help me out by giving a retweet? Now, I'm not going to mention any names, but most commentators, they would just be like, who gives a damn? Fuck them. That's what they'd be like. I mean, not all of them, but most of them. And Redneck, I mean, I'm not sure if he remembers, but I've talked to him on Twitter a couple different occasions, and he's just a down-home redneck boy. Well, redneck man. Sorry, he's not boy. He could pass for 21 if he tried. If he tried to. No, he's just a really down-home, funny-ass guy. He's probably one of the only people that can make me piss my pants. I mean, I don't know if he wants to take it as a compliment or what, but I mean, if you guys don't know who he is, IZEDNECK, IZEDNECK, this is what his intro is to all of his videos.
Yeah, it's Redneck. Oh man, look at this.
That is Redneck. He is a 40-year-old gamer. I believe he's around 40. He's been gaming since 1986. I do remember that. He's a husband, a father, and he also works a full-time job. And he still makes videos on YouTube as frequently as he can. And he's got a lot of stuff too going on in his personal life that, I mean, I hope for the best for him and his family. I mean, I know he's got, it's terrible what's going on. I mean, he's got just like a bunch of people that are getting sick on him, and I've had people in my family too get sick, but not anything as extreme as his family is going through. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's his dad that has cancer, and I mean, his dad's giving it one hell of a battle, and I give anybody the utmost respect for doing that. He's just got a lot on his plate right now, and he's still out there making videos, but the main thing is that I wanted to thank him because he retweeted my video. He got me a couple extra views and a couple extra subscribers. I mean, hey, anything counts. I mean, I wouldn't care if I got 0 views from it. It's still the fact that this guy with, I think like 16, 17,000 subscribers that he has is taking the time out of his, it was pretty late at night too. It was like 10 or 11 o'clock East Coast time. And he, instead of sitting there working on his own thing, getting his own gameplay, he took the time to retweet that out to all his followers to help get me back out there. And this is mainly just a personal video to him. I mean, people sit here and watch it and enjoy, but he's just awesome. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, he's probably the most down home. I mean, he'll talk to people. You'll see him on Twitter all the time. He'll be sitting there talking to them, just shooting the bullshit about it, about anything, the most randomest things. It's basically like PKA. Just watching his, I mean, of course he lets people know when he has videos out, but I mean, he'll just talk about the most random shit, and he's informative as hell, too, I'll tell you that. And, I mean, I just have a lot of things in common with the guy, besides the fact that he's 40 and me, I'm younger than that. He's a redneck, and me, too. I mean, you guys might not be able to tell by the mic. Me, I'm a redneck boy, from my hat to my boots. I mean, that's just how I am. And you'll see him on football weekends. You'll see him. He'll be sitting there talking about the games. Be drunker than a skunk, probably about, I'd say 50% of the time. Because, I mean, he does have kids too, and I'm pretty sure he watches out for that. But, I mean, he can down some beers. I mean, but at heart, you wouldn't, I mean, besides his voice, at heart, you wouldn't be able to tell the man is 40 years old. I mean, he's got the heart of a teenager, a 20-year-old, and he's probably got the liver of a 90-year-old, too. Sorry, I had to say that one. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know what other commentator would go out of their way to do something like that. I mean, I know Woody and Wings and all them, they probably would, too, but what are the odds? A dude with me that's got freaking 4 followers on Twitter and like 23 subscribers, like 200 views. What is that? I mean, he could be shouting out somebody that's got like way more than that. And I mean, he's just a great person all around that I know of. I mean, I first found out about him on PKA, and then literally as soon as I found out, oh my god, he's just the funniest guy on YouTube. I guarantee. I mean, besides people that your YouTube channel is for, funny videos. I mean, his is for Call of Duty gameplay. I mean, I know I'm posting Skyrim. We're two totally different genres. I mean, I used to do Call of Duty back in the day, but right now it's Skyrim. And I'm sorry for the gameplay. I'm not even watching the gameplay as I'm recording the sound. I'm probably gonna put up some video. The gameplay with you're probably watching is gonna be something like me going to all the stores and selling my stuff. I just didn't want you guys to have to watch a black screen. I'd rather you'd probably rather watch something else. But like I said, the main reason for this is I just wanted to thank Redneck for doing that. And I mean, it's not only me that he does. I mean, obviously not. He does it for basically anybody that asks, because he's just a generous, down-home dude, and he's what Southern people are about. I mean, he helps out anybody that's in need. Anybody needs a hand, he's helping them out. That's what he did, because I asked him for help, and it wasn't even like, but like, I think maybe 6 seconds later, because I literally posted it on Twitter, flipped over to YouTube, and then right after my screen loaded up to YouTube, there it was that he'd already retweeted it. I was just like, I'm like, wow, that's ridiculous. He's that cool. He's going to do that. I was going to make a video like this last night, but didn't have the time. Had to go to school. And, I mean, I just wanted Redneck. I'm going to try my hardest to get you to watch this. If you are watching it right now, literally from the bottom of my heart, thank you for doing that for me. I do appreciate it. Like, you don't even know. I mean, I was like, wow. And it really did help. I mean, I seen, like, my first video, the view spike jumped up on it. I think I got like 10 extra views on it, and this was like 11 o'clock at night. And I jumped up some views. I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's sweet. Even though it wasn't that's people that might not have seen my gameplay or heard me, even ever heard of me before, if it wasn't thanks to him. I mean, he didn't even have to do that. He could have just been like, fuck this kid. He's probably just trying to get famous. No, I mean, and I know he deserves more than what he gets. He needs to get some more subscribers, because I mean, he should be up there, top of the line, working at Machinima. He puts out good quality videos. And like I said, the man works a full-time job on top of everything else that he's dealing with. I mean, it's amazing how he does it. He's got time for YouTube, his job, his family, his kids, all his dad and I think his mother-in-law or his father-in-law, all just the illnesses in the family. He's dealing with that, and he's still keeping up the YouTube. He's keeping you guys entertained, because I know half the people that are watching this have probably heard of Redneck before, because, well, he's the one whose Twitter you probably found me from. And I just want to say, again, Redneck, thank you. I'm sorry for the other people that are watching this. This might be a little bit stale. It probably is. It wasn't intended to be that entertaining. It was more intended somehow for me to show Redneck that I do appreciate it. I know a whole lot of people that probably he has shouted out, they probably totally forgot about him. And I just wanted to let him know, thank you, Redneck. I do really appreciate it, and I hope everything goes well for you and your family in the future. Your family's in my prayers, and yeah, that's it. Thanks, Redneck, and for everybody else watching, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. You guys take it easy.